Alright, what is up, guys? It's a small town retro gamer here. I am back in Montana. I will be here. Actually, I leave tomorrow. I go back to Nevada just to get some stuff situated out with rent and everything down there. But I will be up here quite a bit. And I came up for my sister's graduation and went crazy with the Goodwilling and the thrift shopping and the pawn shopping. And I even stopped at a few garage sales that they really didn't give me anything worth mentioning. And I did this video, this is like the second or third time now, and each time it was like 20 minutes, and I didn't find it enjoyable at all. Watching it back is just me spewing out, yeah, and this is another $3 common PS2 game that I got, and this is another common this that I got. So I kind of picked out the better stuff, I'd say, that I found over this past week and a half that I've been here. And I figured I'd share that with you guys. I do know I have to do the 100 subscriber contest. I did have a bunch of doubles before I brought them to the video game store to trade in the other day. The only one that was worth anything was Super Mario Sunshine. And I kind of want to have a box of doubles or find something really cool to put in that before I do it. I did remember that I have not done it, so it will be done pretty quick here if I find stuff over this summer. But we're going to start out pawn shopping. Like I said, I found a good chunk of things for the collection, but most of them were like, I paid $3 or $2 for the game. It's worth about $5, and it's a pretty common PS2 or Xbox 360 game. So this is the better stuff and some of the more interesting stuff that I found. So first things first, Mario Tennis Power Tour. Paid $3. It is indented, if you can see that, but it does still work. I did test it out, so about an $8-9 game, so not too bad. The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. $3 for that one too. Not sure if it's any good. The Simpsons games kind of go from pretty good to complete garbage, so we'll see. A series I really like, Kingdom Hearts, mixing the Disney and the Final Fantasy elements. It is loose, and I have not played any since the PS2 versions. But I went back and played those a while ago, and they still kind of hold up. I still liked them, so pretty excited for that. Again, paid $3, and that's like an $8-9 game. A game that I put in here just because I wanted to know if anyone else has had or played this game. Puzzle Quest. It's not an expensive game. It's like a $5-6 game. I paid $3 for it, but it mixes like puzzle and story elements. And it has a bunch of quests and stuff in there, so I thought it sounded interesting, so I picked it up. And the one 360 game I decided to show off, because I couldn't believe that I did not have this, it was Bayonetta. That one is complete. I paid $5 for this one at a pawn shop, and it goes for like $12. And, I have heard it's a really great game, so I was happy to do that. And then the last more interesting pawn shop slash thrift shop find that I'm going to show is an N64 game, Pokemon Stadium. You can tell it's a little dirty. I have to clean it up. And this was one of those ones I was not sure if I had it or not. So I picked it up even though it was dirty, and luckily I did not have it. So I have this copy. It looks like most of this will clean up all right. Some of it may not come off, but I didn't have it, so not bad for a $10 to $12 game to get it for $3. Then, other than that, I went to the local. He's the only local video game guy now. The other guy actually shut down his shop as I was gone. Well, his mom shut down the store, so he kind of got out of it, and he still collects because he got a hold of me, but he does not sell anymore. He will do trades and stuff like that. But this other guy is really nice too, and got a hold of him and said, I have a bunch of. I told him right off the bat, like garbage DS games and, Imagine and the dogs and games that I guess I shouldn't call it garbage, but little shovelware or little girl games and just games that, no one's really paying more than a couple bucks for. No one would pay more than a couple bucks for, I should say. I don't sell them, but no one would pay more than a couple bucks for. They just keep collecting dust, and I bring them in. I'll bring in some okay stuff too, which was the Super Mario Sunshine, and there's some like 360 games that weren't worth much, but they were better than dogs. And he gave me $80 credit for all of it, which I thought was pretty fair, because he even said, he's like, yeah, Mario Sunshine was worth $30. The rest of these, some of them were scratched, and some of them are going to sit on my shelf for a long time. Is that all right with you? And I said, yeah. And then my total of everything that I bought came to 133 or 34 bucks. Yeah, so he said, well, how about 50? And, being that it is a shop, he has to keep it open. He has to keep the lights on, stuff like that. I didn't want to be like too much of a, well, how about 25? But I said, what about 35? He said 45. We met in the middle at 40, which I thought was pretty fair. Because his prices are he uses price charting, which can be good and bad, but I find that his prices are close to what they should be. So I don't feel bad paying him if I have the money at the time to do it. So after that launch bill, we'll get to him. Mega Man X Collection. He had it marked at 10, which I do believe is a little high. I think it's like an $8 and $9 game, but not bad. A game that I'm pretty sure is going to be horrible, but I had to pick it up. Jackass the game at $8. That's about what it's worth. Don't know what you could possibly do in this game, but we'll test it out and we'll see. Then a game pretty excited for. I like the Mario Golf, Mario Tennis series. This one does not have its manual. As you can see, the case is a little beat up. Get it marked at 9. So not bad. It's like a $8 to $11 game. Then the first cartridge-based games I've seen in 4 or 5 months. Some pretty cool ones. I mean, first one, King of Kings. Get it marked at 11. My first Wisdom Tree game. I had to pick it up. I mean, he could have probably had it marked $1 or $2 more, and I still would have picked it up, even though it's only worth about 10 or 11 bucks. Just because it was cool to see, and I was happy to get that. Deadly Towers came with the dust sleeve. He had that marked at 5, and that's about, it's $4 or $6 game. Then a game I was super excited for. I'm excited to actually pop it in and play it. Adventure Island. Had it marked at $10.50, and that's one. This is a strange one because even going through eBay sales, it goes anywhere from like $7 to up to like $15, $16. So right in the middle there. So I thought that was an okay deal. Let's grab this stuff. This is stuff that I have not entered in the video game collection yet, which is why it's sitting in front of me. First things first, we'll start off with the game that is complete, but I'm actually least excited for, as I dive in front of the camera. Last Battle. It kind of looks like a Rush and Attack clone, if there are such a thing as that. They're marked at 11, and complete it goes for around there, maybe a couple dollars more, or $1 or $2 less. For 11 bucks, it was complete, and like I said, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like it's gonna be great. I've never played it, so I picked it up. Then Mega Man Battle Network 5 Team Colonel, $9.50, about right at what it's worth. So pretty happy with that. I've never really gotten into the Mega Man Battle Network game, so I'm excited to play that one and see what they're all about. Star Trek: The Next Generation, $8.50. Again, right about what it's worth when you take that I didn't pay very much for all these at all. Plus there was other games that I just did not put in here. $8.50, not a bad deal. And then this one was the 113 Total Carnage. It looked like a fun kind of shooter and Ikari Warriors type style. So if it isn't, I'm going to be surprised. I did look up some screenshots of it for 13, and it goes for less than that. It usually goes for around 10. But still, not horrible, and the guy was super nice, gave me a deal on him, so I was happy with that. And then the one game that I was actually going to buy by itself a little while ago is Castlevania Adventure. He had it marked at 8, and it goes for a couple dollars more than that usually. It was like another one like the Adventure Island that sometimes you can find it for cheaper, sometimes it goes for like 12, 13 bucks. But I was excited to pick this one up from him. Should be pretty cool. I never played it, so. Then some loose Genesis games. X-Men for $8.50. About what it goes for, like $8, $9 game. not too bad. And then one that I had never heard of, I pretty much bought it off of the front cover art, which sometimes bites you in the ass. But Light Crusader, $7.50. About, I think this one goes for like $1 or $2 more usually, but like I said, I didn't do that much research on it. I bought it because that guy looks cool as all hell on that front cover. So yeah, I guess I'll try that out. So like I said, guys, yeah, 10 and change is a lot more manageable than 17, 18 minutes that I had this video at. Thank you for watching. Thank you for still being subscribed if you are. I'm going to try to get some stuff for that 100 subscriber contest. Try to get more videos out so that I'm not doing them every 3 months. That's kind of what it's been like, though. Teaching takes a lot of time out of the day, so now that I'm not doing that every day, that would be nice. And then, you know, just living in a small town kind of takes time out of the day. Not time out of the day, kind of takes away the thrifting and possibilities that you can have. So yeah, that is it, guys. Big question of the night. Finals are about to go back on. Who, this video may go up like right after the finals are over. Who did you want to win the finals? Okay, peace.